I remember the exact moment I almost quit YouTube. It wasn't dramatic. No music, no announcement, no big decision. Just me, sitting in the dark, staring at my phone. 2:17 a.m. I refreshed my analytics again. 12 views. 12. After 6 hours. I leaned back slowly, staring at the ceiling. And for the first time since I started, I asked myself a question I had been avoiding. What if this never works? That question doesn't hit immediately when you start YouTube. At the beginning, everything feels exciting. You're full of ideas. You imagine your stories reaching thousands, maybe millions. You picture comments, people connecting, people feeling something because of what you created. But then reality shows up, quietly. Stage 1. The invisible stage where nobody sees you. This is where it all begins. You post your first video, you wait, and nothing happens. You refresh your analytics every few minutes like something might magically change. But it doesn't. 10 views, 15 views, maybe 20 if you're lucky. And here's the part that hurts the most. You know how much work you put in. The writing, the recording, the editing, all of it. But to the world, it looks like nothing. This is where doubt is born. Not loud doubt, but quiet, dangerous doubt. Maybe I'm not good enough. And the worst part? Nobody around you understands. They think it's easy. Just post more, they say. They don't see the effort behind each video. They don't feel the silence after you upload. I lived in this stage longer than I want to admit. Uploading, hoping, getting nothing back. But I didn't realize something important. This stage, it's not punishment. It's training. Stage 2. The learning stage where you start figuring it out. At some point, something shifts. Not your views, your awareness. You stop asking, why is nobody watching? And start asking, what am I doing wrong? That question changes everything. I started paying attention, not to the numbers, but to behavior. Why did people click some videos, but ignore others? Why did some viewers leave after 10 seconds? Why didn't they stay? That's when I discovered something most beginners don't know. YouTube isn't ignoring you, it's testing you. Every video you upload gets shown to a small group of people first. And based on how they react, do they click? Do they stay? Do they watch till the end? YouTube decides whether your video deserves more attention. That realization hit me hard, because it meant something uncomfortable. It wasn't YouTube holding me back. It was my content. So I improved, little by little. I worked on my hooks. The first 5 seconds had to grab attention. I made my storytelling more emotional, more engaging. I learned pacing, pauses, tension. And still, the views didn't explode. Not yet, because this stage is frustrating in a different way. You're improving, but results are slow. And that's where most people quit. Stage 3, the breakthrough stage, where things finally move. Then one day, something happened. One of my videos started climbing. 100 views, 300, 700, 1,000. I froze. I thought it was a mistake. I refreshed my screen over and over again. But the numbers kept going up. For the first time, something worked. That moment is hard to explain. It's not just excitement. It's relief. Relief that maybe you're not wasting your time. That one video didn't change everything overnight. But it changed something inside me. Belief. And once you believe, you move differently. I kept going. More focused this time. More intentional. Then another video hit 3,000 views. Then 5,000. And then one crossed 10,000. I sat there, staring at the screen, thinking about that night when I almost quit. Stage 4. The growth stage, where momentum begins. This stage feels different. Not easier, but clearer. You start noticing patterns. You understand your audience better. You know what works and what doesn't. Growth becomes more consistent. Not every video blows up, but more videos start performing. And here's the truth most people never get to see. This stage is built on everything that came before. All those failed videos? They weren't failures. They were training sessions. All those low-view nights? They weren't wasted. They were necessary. The real truth about YouTube is not a quick reward system. It's a delayed one. The effort you put in today might not show results immediately, but it's building something. Silently, every video you make is improving your skill. Every upload is feeding the algorithm data. Every mistake is moving you closer to what works. But if you quit too early, you never reach the part where it all connects. And that's the difference. Most people don't fail because they're bad. They fail because they stop right before things start to work. So if you're in that stage right now, getting low views, feeling invisible, questioning yourself, listen carefully. You're not behind. You're not unlucky. And you're definitely not wasting your time. You're just in the stage. Most people don't survive. And if you can push through it, if you can stay consistent, if you can keep improving, there will come a moment when everything starts to make sense. And when it does, you'll look back at your lowest point and realize something powerful. You were closer than you thought. The hardest part of YouTube is not creating content. It's continuing when it feels like nothing is working. But if you don't quit, one day it will. If the story spoke to you, if you've ever felt like giving up but chose to keep going, then this channel is for you. Subscribe and join me on this journey, because we're just getting started, and your breakthrough might be closer than you think.